Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to check... Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I want to try out high-pass filters, whether they work or not. Normally you can't really hear them on regular phones because high-pass filters take it away from 100 Hz and you can't hear that in a phone. So if you're listening on a phone, this video is useless. But if you're listening on maybe a high-end audio system in your car, or you are, I hope you're not watching it in the car, but or you're maybe watching it, anything with a subwoofer, then yeah, then this should affect your listening pleasure, I guess. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to put you on to my computer screen and you'll see that my high pass filter is set at 200 Hz. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down to 100, leave it at 100, and that's supposed to be the cutoff point where generally high pass filters cut off the low end rumble, and really is just for lumps and bumps and any sort of like peas and any peas and peas, what are they called? I've said this word a million times. It's Peter pecked a peck of pickled peppers, those kind of things. Plosives, my god, plosives, couldn't remember that. So yeah, the high pass filter is supposed to help with plosives. So if I turn this off, then you should hear a difference. This doesn't have a high pass filter on this mic, so you should be able to hear a noticeable difference. Do you notice any difference? I want to know. I'm now going to put it back on, so there should have been some sort of difference between the two of those recordings. Now we're going to thicken the plot and change the microphone that I'm using from now. This doesn't have this, I still don't know what this is called. A Procaster. Still don't know what it is. This Procaster doesn't have anything, doesn't have a high pass filter switch on it, but guess what? This does. So now I'm going to switch over to this one. Right, so now we're talking, and the low pass filter is on in the back of this mic. So I am thinking that this should have no impact at all because we're cutting it off twice. So if I then turn it off, there shouldn't be any difference at all. It should sound exactly the same, other than not as loud. So I'm just going to turn up the volume just a little bit to make sure that the audio is in the same level as it was before. So there's no low pass filter on at the moment. I'll just show you it right now. There's nothing on there. So if I, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to take it out and then put it back in properly. Oh no, I'm doing the wrong thing. Right, there we go. Right, so it's on, or it's off, I should say. But I've also got it on there, so there shouldn't be any difference. If I'm flicking these on and off, there shouldn't be any difference because it's already been taken off with the mic. I'm not monitoring my audio, so I'm not going to hear anything. I'm just talking to it as I normally would, and now I'm going to turn it back off, and again, there shouldn't be any difference. Hopefully there shouldn't be any difference. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it back on, and then I'm going to make the switch in the back of this mic. So I'm going to make it completely flat. So I'm just going to pause this right now. Right, so I have already taken the high pass filter is now off, so it's completely flat. So you should be able to hear a difference, or should you? No, the high pass filter is still on, so it should still sound exactly the same. But now what I will do is I will now take it off. I will take it off, and now it should sound different. There should be a little bit more rumble. There should be a little bit more mud. It should sound somewhat different than it was before. And now I'm just going to turn it back on, and it should go back to normal, and you shouldn't hear any rumble and muddiness or anything like that. I'm just going to leave it with it turned off, and that way you'll be irritated by this video. Not that anyone's going to see it anyway, but there should be some sort of a difference. And I am now going to stop this video if I can. I can't seem to think. Oh, here we are. I can turn it off now.